Hi, dear lovely ones, my dear loved ones, yes, and dear society. Shane Tyler Propert, yes, the man I'm legally married to, yes, and he does reinvent himself, so sometimes you have to look for his DNA. He's really, really, really trained at certain types of evil, especially financially. He knows how to do the walnut game beyond measure. He knows how to do a Ponzi scheme, inside and out, backwards and forwards, all different ways. This bit currency and everything that has to do with these new currencies, quote unquote, they're not currencies. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's the walnut game. You can lose everything that you have on this globe. It's worse than playing the stock market, high commodities. It's worse than gambling. It's worse than the lotto. Like, if you want to flush your money down the toilet, and I told this to my son Charles Elliott, William Ulysses, my daughters Elizabeth Claire's, and Anna Marguerite's. Playing the lotto is like, if you don't know how to, count your odds, it's like flushing your money down the toilet, and you got to know the odds, like backwards and forwards, inside and out, everything else. This bit currency and stuff that's like it is not currency. Do not play that game. And if I have told you face to face, eyeball to eyeball, I would not do that, then please don't do it. Because they are trying to they have targeted you, and they are trying to take all your stuff away on the globe. And the United States of America and Great Britain, which is the British Empire, they no longer have debtor's prison. But they want to put you in a prison of some sort. So please, use a little bit of a discernment. And this, in between the two ears, do not play the game. Because more likely than not, you will lose. And the global governments have not figured out Bitcoin and all that yet. And yet, it's supported, mostly in the United States of America. It's like supporting pedophilia, which you guys do, very quietly, but you have for 51 years. You've supported pedophilia, and you don't understand the damages it does to little people to be raped by adults. Because this thing has not been fully developed. And their body systems have not been fully developed. Okay? And that can go from age 30 down to age 0. Because around 27, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, this thing gets finally fully developed. No, I'm not saying 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds can't have sex willfully, volitionally. I'm saying be careful because you guys don't understand things. Any child 0 to 18 being touched is pedophilia because it's evil. Mainly because this thing is not fully developed. Their body systems are not fully developed. And you guys don't know what the goddamn thing you're doing yet. And I'm going to keep my mouth zipped until I get my papers, until I get my diplomatic immunity, until I see my mama, hard to mention, and give her a big hug, until I see my father, Richard, and give him a big hug, and a bunch of my other fathers. The same with this Bitcoin and these other currencies. I'm just warning you right now. We're going on to 6 minutes. But I'm warning you right now about that Bit currency and any other currency. Do not do it. It's just like certain things with sexuality. Why some people from 18 to 30, you're frying them sexually because they're not ready for it. Because this has not been fully developed. And yes, definitely, 18 and under, you don't touch. But you think that because I was gifted sexually and I could tell you all sorts of things sexually at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. That you could rape me. No, I just had a good memory, like a good elephant from eons ago. Little secrets that I remembered. And yeah, most people can't remember that shit anymore because the God above all gods, and yes, eternal beyond, zapped it away. Now, when I was 13, I was ready up here, in between the two ears, to be sexual. Yeah, even with evil in, on, or around me. Because I was thoroughly tested, universally, eternally, yes, and scientifically. So yeah, fucking Hugh Hefner on my 16th birthday was extremely enjoyable because it was mutual and I did have my diplomatic immunity card. Yes, and he got contracted and I got contracted. And yes, he was 25 years older than I, and it didn't matter to me. But I'm the rarity when it comes to that. Remember, I discovered a year after Shane Tyler Propert left this household. Yes, a year after. So it was 2019, 2020. Yes, I realized that I had fucked my first cousin, Shane Tyler Propert, incestuously for 23 years. And yes, I was doing sex therapy on him, and I didn't understand why he wouldn't change and why it felt so shitty. Now I do. I was fucking my first cousin, and yes, he is sexually vile and deviant, and he does not want to change. Is there any questions about Shane Tyler Propert's sexuality and his financial prowess to do wrong and evil and wickedness and to drain you of all of that you own and that you are? Thank you. I love you. Peace. Yes, I popped out of bed to give you all this message. Take care.